tell, I'm somewhere different than my normal setup. And if you're new, hi, I hope you stick around. You should definitely hit the subscribe button and join the little family we have here. Today I just want to show you guys how I take all my notes online. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so as you can probably tell, I'm not where I usually am. I am actually in a study room at my local library. Or not local library, but just the library at school. I wanted this to kind of just have a real feel of like where I go to study. I usually don't study in study rooms. I like to study where it's really loud, because then when I'm taking a test, like I don't have to worry about trying to focus and block people out who are like chewing gum, eating snacks, like all that, even though that's usually me. So yeah, this is just like, we're in a mini study room right now. It's only fit for 2 people, but yeah. So here's just my laptop, and you're probably thinking, Ella, I thought you took your notes on like an iPad Pro like every other basic bitch YouTuber, because that's what you had in your intro. Well, you know what? I don't. So I actually like this 10 times better, surprisingly. So I have the Windows Surface Book. So when you first open it up, it looks like this. I don't mean to blind you guys. I just have the little pen right here. It's great because it works as a laptop. You just hit this little button. This detaches. It can be used as a regular tablet. Like, I could just take this to class, but I like to flip it around. I like to keep these pieces together just because I'm afraid of losing them. And I write all my notes like this. One main reason I'm actually decided to go paperless, or mostly paperless as much as I can, is because I realized I was writing 4 or 5 pages worth of notes a class, and I just I didn't know, I didn't realize to the extent the amount of paper I was using, and it was just it started to really weigh down my backpack, because I'm taking 6 classes this semester. It was just really weighing down my backpack. It was getting to be too much, and I was like, no, this needs to stop. This is way too much. They're filling up my binder. I need to condense, and that way when I go to the library, if I go to Starbucks to meet someone in a study group or something, I don't have 800 things to bring. I can just have it all in one place. That's where this comes in. So the pen is nice. It's magnetic to both sides. I'll show you guys. So it just sticks right there. Also, if you're writing, you can rest it right here. It is magnetic, but I don't recommend just leaving there. It's it falls off really easy. It sticks better there, or on this side. If I can get it to connect. Sometimes if it's powered off, it won't connect. Here, I think it's mostly, there we go. So what I do, I'll just go ahead and log in for you guys. I like it because you can raise it, so if you do have to present or anything, if you have to present something up on a board in class, you can be looking right here. You don't have to look straight down. It's really helpful. So I'll go ahead and type in my password. What I use to take all my notes, I use OneNote, Office, and Microsoft. And I'll go ahead and give you guys a quick rundown of that. So here is just what the OneNote app looks like. It just says Ella State University, me. So here I just have tabs for the classes that I use this for. English, I don't really use this because we mostly just read out of a book that we have, and we just talk about it in class. This was just because we had a Socratic seminar, and these are just the questions we had to answer. Biology, here are my notes. I have them split up by the days, because they're from the same lecture, because we're still on one unit, but I just have them split up by days, because my classes are only 50 minutes, so they're pretty short, so the notes I don't have are too long. Then geography, I actually have quite a bit in there. There we go, and you can just zoom in and see everything I have going on in there. And then I also have this tab. And I like it because if you open Safari, you can just move pictures over from Google Images and upload them straight into here. It's funny, my teacher calls OPEC an oil cartel. It's because she's like trying to get us to remember that like OPEC has control, and I just thought that was cute, so I wrote it down. And just like, I don't know, I like including pictures or drawings. I'm not a very good artist, so I included a picture. I was like, oh no. You do have the option, you can type all in OneNote, but I try to write things down just because it is better, like studies have shown. It's better if you write things down, you remember them better. I'm really sorry if it's loud because the people next to me are being really loud and they've been playing music out loud this whole time through speakers, which I'm not really here for, but it's fine. So, and then here are just some political science notes I have. The reason I do not have anything in my history tab is because I have not been to that class yet, and I just started doing online last week and that class got canceled, so I haven't done anything for you there yet. All my notes are still on paper for that. But yeah, here's just how OneNote works, and let me go ahead and get so to work OneNote. These are just the typing things that I have set up, like if I was to type, but you can do drawing. Oh, click draw. Let me see if my camera will pick this up. I'm sorry if it gets a little pixelated. Here, you can do all of these different things. You can do more colors. Here's another pen. Here's a crayon, highlighter, another pen. It just gives you a lot of different options, and you can just write. It picks up your handwriting really well, and what I like about this is that it doesn't sense my palm at all. Like, I can just go ahead and write, and it's completely fine. And then the back is an eraser, so I like that. And you can include shapes, like I did, to put in about tax, like just things that like you want to make sure stand out a little more. It works out really well. You can include a ruler, or if you're doing math notes, you can always include. Here's all of the math stuff. I'm not taking a math for this semester, but if I was, it includes it. And then a ruler, like if you are having to draw anything out, here's like a perfect line. And you just click ruler, and it goes away, and there's your line. And if you don't like it, you can just erase it. Oh, there we go. So that's why I really like OneNote, and it keeps everything perfectly organized. Oh, there we go. And like if I want to add a tab, I just clicked add page, and you just title it, and the title will show up there. So let me actually go ahead and write something. Let's write in pink. I'll just write YouTube. And it'll show up right there. I prefer to type them just so they stay really organized. But yeah, you can just write, and you can do like, you can include numbers or anything you want. It's just really a great way to keep everything organized. So I hope you guys I hope this was really helpful, just like showing you guys OneNote and everything, just on how it works. And yeah, I'm really motivated to go paperless just for the rest of the semester. Hopefully, because it'd be so much more convenient just to take my laptop places and just have one thing to focus on, one thing where all my stuff is. I understand like there are still going to be handouts your teachers give you, and sometimes like you need to write stuff down, and for those cases I do have a binder. This is also the binder I used before I went paperless. This is all I had. I was taking classes. It's just a 1.5 inch. Just I like it. It kind of is like geodish gone vibes. I do have one notebook, and this is my English notebook, but it also contains loose paper, just in case, because we do journal entries every day. These are just like papers that I have to have for school. Like these are about my courses and stuff. Here are just my English handouts, just that I have to keep. And these were my notes that I was taking for biology and ecology. Just like I was using a lot of paper, and it wasn't okay. Here's where all of my history stuff resides. Like, y'all, I was writing so much, like, and I was like this is just an excessive amount of paper, and I only have class twice a week for this. I only have this class twice a week. I can't talk, but I was just like, this is just way too much. Like, something has got to go. And like, here's like my notes for geography. Like, it was just getting, not to mention my political science notes. Like, I only have this class twice a week. Like, that's a good amount of paper. Like, I wanted to be able to do something that would like lower my carbon footprint. I get not, like, I totally understand a lot the drawbacks to this. Like, I definitely do miss the feel of paper and like writing my pretty colored pens, and like, I'm super into stationery and all of that, but I'm so, like, I know in the long run I'm lowering my own carbon footprint. If you choose not to do this, like, nothing against you. Like, I totally miss paper, but I really want, like, I feel like this will definitely make my life easier. And if this video helped you in any way or inspired you, or if you have any questions, definitely feel free to ask them below, or you can DM me on Instagram, shameless plug, I'll put it somewhere. My Instagram is just ellabeeswim, or you can tweet me or snap me. I have all the same usernames on all of my social media. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was really helpful. I hope you're having a great afternoon, morning, or night, wherever you are, whether you're in school or work or on holiday. I hope you're having a great time. So bye, guys.